Welcome, fellow armchair generals, to Gelb, or the invasion of the Low Countries and eventually into France. We should be starting that this episode. But before we get into that, I want to thank Serkan Koskun, I hope I'm getting that right, Chief, and Sir Toyjet for support on Patreon. It means a lot to me that you guys feel enough that you want to support the channel and the work that I'm doing here, as well as mod making. It really means a lot. You don't know how much. So I want to thank you guys. And everyone else, can you just please subscribe, like the video, and post a comment below? That's all I'm really asking anyone to do, is to post comments, like videos, subscribe. Just terribly happy with that as well. Now we're going to get into the invasion, but what did do you think that the Burma Road could have been upgraded to a highway? Theoretically, but probably not readily with the tech, in the rapidness of wanting to build stuff at that time. It just, if you look at the stuff, I just don't know that there's strong enough footings, if you will, in that, and it's awfully twisty and turny. I know that, yes, the U.S. had the ability to, one way or another, get the machines in there and build a Burma railway up there. It's how long was it going to take? How much is it going to not just cost in dollars, but cost in effort to do it? And you might get the thing built about 2 years after you've won the war. So I don't know that they could do it in a, timeliness that's necessary. Well, I got a little bit greater problems today because people from town government are still using that stuff. Thus, I'm typing like 90 years old and have a problem with playing games. Sorry to hear that, Rager. You're having those problems. That doesn't sound like fun. Okay, you get to support that attack. Now, like I said, we're going to be starting Gelb. So what we're going to do here is, first off, well, we can do study for level 4 HQs. We'll get that done and out of the way. Forming more Flieger Corps HQs and whatnot. Now, well, I think we're going to start here with Blitzkrieg. So, we'll get until July 1941, Germany gets revenge. It's going to cost us 10% on IC, on oil, and leadership modifier, but territorial pride, but particularly combat movement speed, soft attack, and air intercept efficiency will be much higher. So we will want to do that, and we will also now come over here and gain manpower and declare war. Basically just calling up more reserves, why we're getting more manpower on the Benelux countries. Right, okay, well, no, this isn't terribly well planned out, if anyone of you thinking I have not. I'm just, oh, you need to be attached to, not a Flieger Corps, none of that. Oh, let's see, there we go, that's Fleet, good. You support that attack, we'll see how difficult that is going once we launch it. Now we're going to come over here and attack that. Oh, wait a minute, was that already moving somewhere? No. Okay, good. We're going to move out from there, and we're going to send you into there. Probably should have a few more. Well, we'll move 1, 2 more up to there. And down here where we have a bunch more units. Okay, you're going to be saved for special purposes. Okay, standard infantry division back and support up there. Maybe overly ambitious drawing of lines. Okay, just going to use the infantry in the initial attacks. Maybe you should postpone fall Gelb. Maybe I should, but I'm just not going to at this moment. I'm sort of kind of hoping that this invasion here is showing the Allies to be a little distracted at the moment. Maybe they're not at all. I don't know. Quite honestly, okay. Not as much infantry as I was sort of anticipating there. And no, this is not well planned out. This is just sort of by feel. You want to punch through there fast. Add German intelligence, maybe. Now, well, we're going to push. Okay, this is a pretty solid unit there. I think we're going to push here. These are battalion detachments. These could be whole brigades. So let's see how all these battles look. Okay. They've turned this force over to the Norwegians. And we're doing reasonably well pushing them back into the sea. They're already on the defensive, not good. Well, we don't have anything set up for an air landing. All of my airborne troops are in Norway right now, so we can't. There really isn't anything to do. Nothing of any real force. Wow, look at this unrealistic stack of shit here. Oh, God. Okay, well, seeing all of that crap. We're going to add you to the attack so that it's sustainable. And I think we'll throw in you. And do we have an armored division here? Okay, there we do. Okay, we're going to drive you this way through Bastogne into there. Yep, we're going to move west, hopefully effectively. Okay, we've won in Maastricht. We're winning up along here. Good, that's what I wanted to see. And we're winning up there. All right, okay, so they're pushing in there. This one here is having a little bit of trouble, so he's going to support that attack. I don't want to leave Eames. We're seeing being fairly aggressive by the British, so let's just move this over here just to have another brigade sitting there. well, what we can do is, obviously, and I'm sort of forgetting it, let's stick this division, or this garrison division here, Festung division. Down here, let's just get a crap commander to stick in charge of it here. Maybe not total crap, but still. Yeah, let's put one down here as well. Not so much that I need him here, but I may move him into the Netherlands fairly quickly. Then kind of makes sense, because without German air landings, the Dutch would have been able to send more units to the front line and would have sent 2 divisions. Yeah, I'm sure without the air, the Dutch could have done better. There is definitely a case for the Dutch doing better, but they're really, and we can quickly look here, we want to some degree avoid that swamp if we can. Oh, you need to be attached to it. Proper division or corps. Let's move you that way. They were doomed anyways, Arno. I know you know that, but still. Okay, so this is becoming a near impenetrable mess here for the Belgians. So what? Let's send some of these forces up and over that I've moved. Yeah, the infantry units are gonna. You're joining that attack. Got to be flexible. I hope to get through that a lot easier. You can well tell. Yeah, no, the AI just isn't good enough for it. I mean, this is more of a time delay problem maybe than anything else. Here, let's support this attack because we really would like to get this before our the French can come in and reinforce that. Okay, Huffduff, high frequency direction finding. So that I believe is here, right? And it allows active sonar and electronics. Let's see, is it time to, yes, time to do active sonar. That is listening sonar, okay. We're winning, oh, we've won there, oh good, we've already won there. Well, maybe all that swinging up around is unnecessary. It probably is. So rechange that. Oftensburg, well that collapsed a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Okay, we've got that. We don't really need to get that place. I just wanted to get that. You march down there. Expand our minds, great news. National Reforce buildings, okay, good. I guess. Don't know where that's happening yet though, but alright. Okay, upgrade. Will we? Yeah, okay. Totenkopf is down here. Probably gonna be too long, but let's do this thing. See how they do it. Okay, allocated mostly Czech weapons and with officers from the SS Verfungenstrupp. The Totenkopf division was initially held in reserve during the assault into France and the Low Countries in May 40. Were committed on May 16th on the Belgian front. Okay, so we get this. it should have spawned out a unit here. Come down to the bottom. Okay, so it's right here. Okay, oh, well, we don't have Ike in charge of it. Is there a remnant unit down here? Yeah, okay, let's see if that unit fades. Yes, okay, but, there it is. So now we've gotten rid, we've gotten rid of some of the Heimwehr militia here. Where's Ike? Do I want to just keep scrolling here? Is it under E? Probably. Name, which I know his name is Ike. Yeah, there he is. So what I'm going to do here, because it's otherwise a relatively decent division, but this really superly slows it up. So what I'm going to do is remove Totenkopf Heimwehr. Those are the leftover guys from Danzig. So that now at least we have a proper motorized setup division. Is that good? Yes, okay. Hello, Matthew B. How you doing? Okay, all of these units, well, at least some of these units that I'm sending up and around. Okay, no. Go fast, move. Let's see how this goes. Opperhof. Nope, you come to here. No. Just to here. We can come down through here. I need organizational time. Where's my heavy artillery unit? Here. Okay. You move up in here, be ready to attack those fortresses if needed. Reminds me of the World War II one game I played recently. Where is Rommel? Is he leading the 7th Panzer? Rommel is, let's see, here's Rommel, 7th Panzer Division. Okay, no, he needs to come this way. I think speedy down through here. Okay, we still have some divisions moving north. Okay, well, let's just find them. Yeah, I know I've not ordered everything to move. Yeah, you come. I'm hoping we get across Liège before there's a real fight. I don't think I've sent anybody up to Antwerp yet. Hey, some things are just traditional, you know. I'm not like making sure all my divisional commanders are in the right, commanding the right divisions or anything like that. But we've got IK commanding Totenkopf, evil bastard that he is. Von Manstein just commanding a random division and not a corps commander right now. But somewhere where we have, I think it's maybe here, or is it up here? Okay, we have Dietrich commanding Liebstandart. Yeah, we've got, units commanding, or units commanded by their historical commanders in some cases, where I sort of readily know it. It makes good sense, and I can just do it. Okay, you rush. Something like that. I think we're going to turn up north just to cut off forces coming that way. Okay, they're pushing on us a bit hardish there. But we're getting forces coming that way. Okay, looks like we're going to retake there. I think these guys can start pushing again. All right. Yeah, cavalry regiment. I know it doesn't make the most sense. Here. Okay, oh, we've finished. Well. Right. Get on board. Get on board. I think that's all of them. Nope, one more. Right. So we're going to tell you guys to come up this way to there. Deport. Okay, they're trying to distract us from our northern attack by pushing a new offensive down here, but hopefully we are in good enough position to hold. We're hitting some of their rear area command. They're trying to hit us. Okay, you join that fight. You join. Oh no, before we do this. You come up into there. You join this attack and move that way. And Von Bock will just sort of support that. Yeah, they're going to bleed themselves white up here. We have supply ability. Medium fuel tank research. That would be over here. Grayed out. Well, we're going to increase our naval bombers. Technology. Well, don't know how I didn't pay attention to it, or if it just may have come. Somehow Victor Luntz got in charge of North Sea, and I know I didn't put him there. So either I think that may have been at a starting. We wanted to go by skill back here. Victor Luntz, he's the head of the SA. We could do this guy. 9 Megan. We won that battle. Well, cool. Let's head that way instead. Okay, advanced armor designs have advanced. Yeah, repetitive, but probably correct use. Okay, so now we can do, allows research of light armor designs and self-propelled artillery. So that is good. Let's come up here. That would be here. Let's stop this for the moment. We may restart this, but I guess up here, light armor. We would like to get light armor going, and that is this year's technology. We have more projects than we currently have leadership for. Don't like that, but oh well. These guys can come up and be useful for occupational type duties. And we're going to start moving Bonthos out. There's force. We can move Bono instead and there, just deal with any counterattacks as him as commander. Okay, so they do have a few forces here. Let's move you up. Move you up. Move you up. Move you up. Not you. You need to come up because that's what we sort of have you for, is to attack those fortress units. That may also start attacking fortress units. Okay, good. They're taking there. Looks like they're going to win here. Unless they get more reinforcements showing up. You can come up to here to help defend that. If you're going to go there, we can stop you and move you to there. That way they can defend up there. Oh good, they've made it to here. Good. Well, you come back to here. You're in better shape, especially in your transports, and they go so much faster. Right, okay. You start walking to there. I think we'll actually start strategically redeploying you to there. We'll leave that. We'll leave one there, and the other one will head to Norway for garrison duties. So we're trying to do two things at once. Sorry, I'm not reading your long posts here. Yeah, okay. Romania is mobilizing air. Okay, submarine crew berthing. That is a real important thing, and it's grayed out. Okay, short barrel tank, HE tank gun advanced. I believe that's over here, and we're going to stop that because that is too far in advance. Okay, now we have some extra slots here. Assault guns, maybe, self-propelled artillery. Oh, let's do assault guns. We like assault guns. Okay, they're going away. We're getting pushed back. Well, a little bit, not much. No, they should be attached to some higher authority there. Let's send you back into the front lines. Okay, you and you. Let's send you this way to Amsterdam. And you maybe come out this way to Rotterdam. What does dam mean, Arno, in Dutch? I always say what it means in English. Maybe that isn't obvious, I don't know. It is to me, but... Never really thought about that before. Okay, well, he made it back to here. He's going to countermarch back up here, I guess. Well, these guys are just sort of on the offensive until they fall apart. Yeah, this is the unit that I'm waiting to get to there. Small arms have advanced, very nice. Yeah, more suppression, that would be really good very shortly. Okay, Totenkopf is ready to... Now, we'll wait till some of these battles are settled. Okay, you just start coming up through the swamp that way. Yeah, I think straight towards Amsterdam. Don't know if Arno didn't hear me or he's busy Googling his language. Okay, 2 more divisions for coming up here. What does dam mean in Dutch? Like as in Amsterdam, Rotterdam. Dike. Okay. Yeah, okay. I see that. Yeah, sort of. I get the idea. Similar to dam in English. Yeah, I get the, but more dike or wall or whatever that holds water back. Yeah. Um, I do get that. Okay, Ritter TK unit. Or TK Ritter unit. Totenkopf. Here. Okay, so now we get SS occupation type cavalry unit. Okay, there we go. Up here, well, Faglin. Another nasty person. We'll move him out here temporarily at least. Like Hoover Dam. Well, yeah, well, I think Dike is, you know, and you guys may have lots of nuanced words for it that we don't have in English, but like a dike would be something along the edges of the river to guide a river in its course, where a dam would be to block a river to form a lake. Now, obviously, you can't permanently block a river because it's going to keep flowing and fill up, but it creates a lake or a body of water, generally speaking, with a dam versus a dike in English. Hoover Dam definitely creates a wait a minute. We're already sending divisions towards right there. The 40th Infantry Division is heading towards Rotterdam. Yeah, I understand that things don't have an exact equivalence, but I wondered if it was something completely different. They're doing okay there. Oh, I thought they were coming here. Yeah, you keep going there because I want you to help take Bergen. Let's start by sending in Stude because I want him in charge of the attack. Get him there first. We're going to add these infantry divisions here. They're coming up to hold here. I think we're going to counterattack or attack back in this direction. These Frenchies. Speed and velocity of attack. Okay, you can come up and help defend there. You move forward to advance there. You're pushing there. Okay, they're doing okay. They're sort of being trailed. Okay, now they've sunk a few more. 4 enemy convoys, 2, 1. Okay. Come on over here off the Dutch and French coasts. So shift your convoy rating over here, passive. See if we can snap up anything without getting caught. It's a hell of a supply route. Idiot. Sending it way out towards the English. Okay, more units have made it. Good. Okay, you come up towards some of the main fighting up there. You just in case come that way. Just in case they reinforce this with something more useful. Just the one semi-motorized division. But in essence, even though I want to continue attacking these other units here, they've done their job of taking the victory point up here in Narvik. So we have that secure up there, and it is secure at the moment, so we're good there. These guys aren't going to be doing so well, but we'll see how that goes for a little bit. Okay, I think we have him there. Well, it's... What I'm looking for is this unit here. Okay, because he has engineers plus artillery and heavy artillery to attack that fort. Hilpert has one bear. Okay, well, he's going to now also attack that fortress. I think there was one more infantry unit. I took through a lot of these guys that had, yeah, here we go, the Czech artillery heavy unit. So now we're pushing with lots of units in here with some heavy artillery. Hopefully Schweppenberg will get them into the front line fairly quickly. Ah, okay, well, we just lost a destroyer. They lost 4 destroyers and a Dutch coastal submarine in the battle off here. Okay. And they're coming home. And had the Graf Spee shot up pretty bad. Well, no, mostly organization loss. Those shot up some of our landing craft. Well, that's probably about all the forces we're going to be sending to Norway. At least we plan on sending to Norway. I know we can maybe get another division up there. I don't know, Arno, but maybe you haven't heard the company Paradox. Yeah, it's really effed up in their AI for Hearts of Iron, whether 3 or 4. I've not played the earlier game, so whether they were units that were meant to be deployed out here or the AI just let's send them home for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. The AI is screwy. I thought you knew this. I feel like I'm explaining what ice cream is. Why is the AI doing something stupid? Well, because it's a Paradox AI. Okay, let's... Oh, they're coming. Counterattack. Lines coming up. You can come in. Oh, good. They shattered themselves on me, I think. Well, let's send him after them. Yeah, he can come this way. I mean, I, of course, will do things that aren't overly historical, and that's fine. But maybe I should move up that way to hit them. You can charge into them with your cavalry. They've stopped attacking. Let's move you up to there. Deal with these other interloping forces. Okay, you rush around here and take this fortress. Hey Arno, do you want to investigate for me if this place that I'm not even going to try to pronounce really was fortified like it is here in the game? Or if it's just sort of maybe representing a difficult area to attack at this time? Because I can see the idea of just giving it fortification just because it's a super easy to place to hold, or if it was actually fortified. Okay, yes it was. Okay, I just wondered if it was at all. Just more curiosity than anything else. Cool. Thanks. Okay. You push this way towards Antwerp. You push this way also towards Antwerp, but there. The only place in Western Europe the Germans never broke through. Okay. Man, the Netherlands no, Luxembourg is like super hard to take here. Yeah. They shouldn't be allowed to have this big of an army, people. We've already bled this unit white trying to take it. And now there's French troops coming in, but still, they should just be collapsing in the first moments. I thought that had been corrected. I may be mistaken, of course, but... Okay, you guys come this way. You can attack. No, let's not. You're attacking there, you're attacking there, you're... Hopner can command this front. Von Manstein. You come this way. The infantry division, you just come in and push there. You push behind them. Yeah, this should just be a race through this. They should just have no... I mean, they have some ICs, but they should just have like 0 manpower to be able to not man any divisions. I think the Germans conscript something like 900 men into the German army from the Luxembourg, or some number like that. You know, a bunch of soldiers, but not medium velocity guns. Not enough to even equip a whole division. And it's conscripted and not volunteers, I'm pretty sure. Gun medium velocity 42. Okay. You're landing infantry a little early, but let's come over here and move our self-propelled artillery. Yes, the dreaded. Hello, Michael. How you doing? Okay, so we've cut off these forces here totally once we get that. But we're pushing through here. Uh-oh, one of the divisions or garrison units shattered. Probably down here. Or was it up here? Up here probably. Okay. You come here before this gets to be a problem. You shift forces to there. Basically, all of you come up to here. Aviation, navigational radar advance. Is that? Yeah, here. Okay, stop that. We have all the 41 industries, I guess. Oh, civil defense repair rate. That would be useful. Medicine trickle back would be useful. Overall. Increasing efficiency. Yeah, we'll do that for repairing the ships that we're having damaged. And maybe overfilling some of the ports right now already. See any? No, nothing we want to do. You know, I was playing against the Royal Navy throughout various Black Ice iterations change, and if so, does it get easier playing a Kriegsmarine? Okay. I know they're doing work on the Navy with Black Ice, and they've improved it recently with the 10.0. Particularly, what they've been able to do is effectively re-get surprise attacks or submarines. Submarines in combat are supposed to have sort of like a surprise die roll before regular action starts to see if they like do either massive damage or sink or whatever an enemy vessel. Similarly, naval strike aircraft are supposed to have, naval bombers, and maybe flying boats, but definitely naval bombers, are supposed to have a similar sort of like overwhelming power. I think CAGs are also supposed to have that before regular combat start. They've been able to reinstitute that was originally there and for some reason wasn't working right. In standard OI4 terms wasn't working right. They've got it working right again. They made some great improvements there. So that has changed. And so you get this sort of like surprise attack, and then it goes into regular attack, which normally the submarines don't do so well at that point. And so they're working on some of the naval. I don't know how much it's changed. Now, personally, as much as I can, I don't want to engage the Royal Navy or any other navy as the German Kriegsmarine, because losses are too high. In the sense, not that maybe my losses are going to be too high versus what I think, is I just don't have a deep bench of naval vessels to lose. So we may do really well out of combats. We can see here they've sunk a destroyer. The Scharnhorst has. The Gneisenau has shrunk a destroyer escort. Bismarck so far, okay. Bismarck, nothing. Tirpitz, nothing. Yes, we got the Tirpitz a bit earlier. Nothing here. Deutschland, Admiral Scheer. 2 destroyers, they've sunk. Gross Bay, we already saw, didn't we? Yeah. Light cruiser, I don't know if we did see that, but light cruiser for the. And nothing here. And we can look here, you know, some of these others. I don't know. So I want to avoid naval contact with the enemy. Now, we've mostly been shooting down or attacking down in here. I don't know why these guys are running out of supply, because we should be running enough supplies through here. But if we're not, what we are going to do, though, is come here and air supply right to that. That's one of the reasons I love these transports. So is I want to avoid it. So I use a lot of naval air units Well, those are regular bombers being supporting naval air attacks, and just avoid contact. Even when I'm invading England, I just want to avoid naval operations, direct operations against enemy fleets, and punish them with air. So I don't have a good long history of how well I do. I mean, trying to think back, and you can look at, obviously there's a lot of videos out there in the old playthroughs. Yeah, they're naval engagements. Yes, we win some. Yes, we lose some. I don't really know how to give a good answer. Obviously, if I have a couple of good battleships that are able to jump a few destroyers, they're going to clean the Royal Navy's clock. We had seen a few Royal Navy battleships around here, but I think they're mostly being driven off by our air attacks. So yeah, that's just sort of my asymmetrical warfare against them in naval sense. So yeah, and now a lot of these vessels very well may have done damage. You can also look here. They took out a Polish torpedo boat. That's not a motor torpedo boat. That's a torpedo boat, which is a bigger thing. And that one took out one. But so these ships may have done more damage to something else, and then an aircraft could have come along and actually did the sinking of the enemy vessel. Oh, you guys aren't moving your units yet. Okay. Well, they should right. Go. If they'll get there alive and safe and good. What are we bombing? What are we facing? I don't know. That was probably a mistake right there. Oh shit. No, cancel. You cancel. Okay. Why are you you're supposed to be on the other ship. Okay. Now, normally what you're supposed to do is highlight that, then come here, say get on board, and okay, that's on the right ship. Let's highlight that ship. The last one highlighted. Okay. So now we got, it's so much faster, so they won't be back too much, and hopefully we have enough transport to get him past whatever might be here without losses, hopefully. Yeah, and so I'm going to use my naval air arm, if you will, in an anti-submarine role to keep my supply lines. Now, for some reason, it's, people, and I get asked this all the time, and I should be asked this, which is better, or which do I like better? Both are, not necessarily the same thing. Hearts of Iron 3 or Hearts of Iron 4. Now, they're doing wonderful things with Hearts of Iron 4 now. They're putting in railroads. They're doing more and more work on the combat AI. So I always thought one of the things is Hearts of Iron 3, and as I was just saying, they've resurrected features that in 3 that were definitely there, like in For the Motherland, but somehow got effed up with their Finest Hour DLC, and they're resurrecting some stuff that had been there in it. But otherwise, it is a dead game. Unless somebody really wins the lottery or bought a lot of Bitcoin way back whenever and is now a billionaire, then they can either buy or throw enough money at Paradox to get them to work on Hearts of Iron 3. It's a dead game. Black Eye's team can make it better, can improve it, most assuredly. Like I say, they already are. But it's functionally a dead game. And I've always been saying is the future is Hearts of Iron 4. It's going to be a long time before they come out with 5. Someday. I don't even know if they're planning it. I doubt it. I really doubt that they're even planning 5 at this time. But in the general conceptual thing, once they feel that they've either squeezed all the money they can out of 5, out of 4, or computer technology and design technology of games has gotten to a point that they can build a whole new game that would be worth upgrading. So it's one of the two. It's either they squeezed all the money out of it, or it could be both, or the technology is now somehow there that they think they can build something better on a newer engine. Otherwise, they're not looking at 5, and I don't think they're looking at 5 at a moment at all. So 4 is the future. And all the people can knock 4 all they want to, and they have legitimate reasons to knock them. But even without that, some of the reasons that I haven't been playing it in a while just because I've been focusing on this, and will be back to playing some more Hearts of Iron 4, is the idea that, sea zones don't bother me so much. Air zones bother me more. I like the radius operations here of... Oh, and I just crashed my game. Oh boy, that ain't good. Switching around a little too much. Okay. Yes, the screen is black. Coming back here. Going to restart the game. It should be fairly quick, and I don't know how far back we'll have to go. Probably not too far, but a bit. Hate doing that. And there is stability issues. And it was clicking over to the other thing that got it. I like the radius zones from an airbase that they can operate in over the air zones of Hearts of Iron 4. But the ability to tell naval units and convoys and whatever, either absolutely don't go into this sea zone, or don't go into the sea zone unless it's, no other choice kind of things. I like being able to block that off. So there are so many good improvements, and of course things like productions of equipment and training of units that come together in 4. So there's so many good features in 4 that just aren't in 3. So pretty soon you should be seeing the screen come up. Yeah, Beam Slam, there's problems with it. Unfortunately, Paradox is smart. Paradox is selling and still has lots of playing hours currently, because they can track that on Steam for their game. So people are playing lots of Hearts of Iron 4. And they realize their customer base. Their customer base is very strongly EU for CK2 and now 3. Victoria, and Stellaris is also there. Okay, June 5th. I forget what the date it was when we crashed. That was my last security save. Ugh. Just a second. I want to go look at my... Well, I think we're going to end the episode, not the live stream, but the episode here. So those watching live, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for making it this far. We'll be back with more episodes coming soon.